Dope signature move. Dead bod. So anyway, fifth flight on the Commander with under the goggles. Got head tracking set up. I did have to do some what's it called adjustments, calibrations back at the computer, but got head tracking rolling. It is really weird. Gonna take some getting used to, but as I'm looking around, oh, to let you know, I got a Spektrum DX10 NX10, a Spektrum receiver going to a Tally-Ho head tracker. I'm hardwired from the head tracker to my transmitter. And if you notice in here, every once in a while, there's like this jerk back towards center. And that's not me. That is my transmitter saying no student signal or no FPV signal. And it's dropping for a split second, causing a jerk. If anybody knows what that is, please tell me if you've had it and how you fixed it. This is fun. The whole point of FPV is getting below the tree level, buzzing some cows, clipping some grass. So I go for it. Get low. Coming around looking for that gap in the trees that I know is over here. Bulldozer pushed his way through it. Totally missed that gap. So picked another one. Ballooned up just a little. But also, that was going to be like second gap, first tight gap to go through. So rightfully so, I'm a bit nervous, right? Don't want to crash this thing and go looking for the camera system. Well, at this point, I have forgotten all about the dozer tracks and where it cut a hole through the trees, and now from here on, I think I'm pretty much just looking to see the gap in front of me and going for it if it looks wide enough. Yep, buzzing the cows there. This time I see the airfield and kind of point that way. I want to make like a 45 in here, and didn't seem like much was in the way. And then I got low, and that bush was close, and come around the bend and go through the typical exit out and around the gully, and hung hard right, and headed for the farmer's place. And thought, oh, I'm getting a little close to that. I probably should pull on up, come back around like a normal flying plane, and not cause any problems over there. Came back around, had to go through that gap, buzz the cows a little, and it's cool to see them in the goggles. After that buzz was over, I made a climbing left turn, and dove down after the tank trap. Got a little low and almost hit the ground. Alright, now it's time to do a flyby. And let's go through the trees on our way to the runway. Why not? Heading out the standard, I call it a gate. This is like the gap I'm hitting every time I go through here. So hit that gap. I'm just gonna do some flying around, see how things go. No real agenda, just stay low, go through the trees, do some flying. Well, this time I'm thinking touch and go. Instead of just a flyby, let's do a touch and go out the gate and back around, flying, and maybe a landing. And well, I did decide that that was enough for tonight. Needed to pack up and get home, so head for the runway. Doing the standard approach I do, line of sight over the short trees next to the tall trees, but hopefully inside the windsock. And hopefully we can put her down without too much of a bounce. Well, alright, I'll take that. Good little landing on the rudder. Still getting that sight picture out the screen here and seeing where the runway is and tail dragger and all, but it's a good time. I'm gonna be doing this some more for sure. I need to chase somebody. Be fun to formation fly.